Hey, Pierre here, directly from Brazil. So today I want to dive into a trade on RTLB. Rocket Lab is a company that's been going up with a lot of volume and a lot of interest among traders lately, and it brings some amazing opportunities. So on January 21, a lot of traders capitalize on two specific setups, the RNB 1 minute and the RNB 5 minute. So let's dive into the trade together. So as we can see on the right chart here, which is the 5 minute chart, we can see that the price is gapping up all the way to 26. So when you see a price gapping up like that with really big volume in the pre-market, that usually brings a lot of attention into the stock and can bring some really nice opportunities. So the market is currently open. Let's see how the price action is going to unfold on the 1 minute chart. So the blue line here on my chart right here is the VWAP. So we want to see how the price action is going to react around the VWAP. If we decide to play a RNB1, so a breakout on the upside for a potential breakout higher, we want to see the price holding the VWAP. We don't want to see the candle closing under the VWAP. So as we can see, the first minute here closes as a hammer candle. So when you see a candle closing as a hammer candle bouncing on the VWAP, and then the next candle after that still pushing with high volume, when you see that kind of engulfing pattern happening, you want to go long for a 1 minute RNB, which is what we did here with 1,000 shares. So we enter with an average price of 26.05, 1,000 shares, so about a $26,000 position. So far the price is breaking out nicely. We broke the high of the pre-market and we want to see a continuation higher. So the price is still pushing really nicely here. We just broke the 27 level. So here we can consider starting to partial some shares. So first partial at 27.75. We can partial more if we break towards 28.25. So we take another partial here. So in this specific example, we went with 10% partial. So we enter with 1,000 share and we're partialing 100 share. So now another interesting thing happening, we just see the first 5 minute candle closing. So the first 5 minute candle closed really strong, as we can see on the chart right here. That's the range of the first 5 minute. And we're currently breaking out of the high of that first 5 minute candle. So really strong. We can even potentially play a 5 minute RNB depending on the price action that will happen around the range here. So let's be patient and see what's going to happen around that level. So our first entry was for a 1 minute RNB right here. Our stop loss was just below the VWAP, probably around 25.75. So risking about 30 cents, more or less, and we catch the move all the way there to our first partial, which was probably around 3R. So really important to let the price run at least to 2 or 3R before taking a first partial if you want to have a profitable system. So far the price action right now is trading sideways, trading in a range. So we're having a healthy consolidation. When you see a consolidation like that, usually means that the price is preparing for another leg up. So we want to see what's going to happen in between that range here and have more insight, especially reading the volume here. So here we're starting to have some really interesting VPA sign. VPA stands for volume and price analysis. So as we can see, the price of the previous two 1 minute candle, this one and this one here, the price is pulling back, but the volume is decreasing at the same time. So when you see a divergence like that in between the volume and the price, that's usually a sign that we're just preparing for another leg up. That pullback that we're having right now is just really healthy and don't have enough momentum for a reversal. So what we're seeing right now is not a reversal, it's a potential consolidation, move lower, preparing for another leg higher. So seeing that kind of price action here, we want to see the buyers stepping in again, and we can eventually even add to our position. So now, as we can imagine, we're bouncing here, so buyers are stepping in and they're engulfing the previous candle. So seeing that happening, we're going to add to a position here. So we're going to buy another 500 share, preparing for another leg up. And after that, we can start partialing around 29. So let's see if the bounce is real here and we can actually move higher. So far we're bouncing really nicely here. We just broke high of the day, but we're going to wait for that 29 level for another partial. At that level, we're going to go for another 200 share partial and start scaling out of our position. So really interesting VPA sign we had here. So we pulled back with those two red candle, volume decreasing. After that, we pushed again with two white candle there and volume increasing. So that's what you want to see if you're long. You want to see every pullbacks, every time the price goes down with lower volume, and every time it push up, higher volume. So there's two main categories in VPA. You have confirmation and you have divergence. So it's really important to understand both of them, because VPA gives you great insight of the price action even before it unfolds. Right, so we're moving towards 29 here. So we're gonna sell some here at 29. Nice bounce. We're still making high of the day. So really bullish trend we're seeing here. Now we're gonna wait for another round number, maybe 29.5 for another partial, and eventually even target 30. So really good move from the 1 minute RMB at 26 all the way to 29 right now. And we add to our position for a 5 minute RMB. So two different strategies here, 1 minute RMB and 5 minute RMB. So after adding to our position, now our average price is at 26.74. So as long as the price don't go down all the way to our average price, we're going to stay in the trade. So our stop loss is automatically placed at 26.74, as we can see on the chart is represented by this line here. So as long as we stay over the VWAP and over that break-even point, we're going to hold the trade and see if we can have a move higher towards 30. So we already realized a profit of about $800. We still have a really nice unrealized of 2.5 thousand. So we just wait here and see if the trend keeps going up. So we can see right now on the 1 minute chart, this chart here, we can see that slowly the volume is starting to increase here. So that's a good sign. We're breaking out towards high of the day. Volume is increasing, so a lot of buyers are stepping in, and we're slowly pushing towards 30. So we're gonna partial some more here on the way up. So we just sold another 200 shares. We still have a remaining of 900 share. We're gonna partial some more here at 30. So we're slowly scaling out of our position. Another leg up here. We're gonna partial some more at 30.50. Gonna partial some more around 31. So really nice leg up here. So as we can see on the 5 minute chart, the VPA sign were the same as the one we saw before entering for the 5 minute RMB. So we saw a strong move up. Then we saw a retracement here towards the VWAP. But while the price was retracing towards the VWAP, the volume was also decreasing, preparing for another leg up. So traded in that range here. And when we broke that range, volume increased. So really bullish price action we can see on RKLB this morning. So that's pretty much how you want to play the 1 minute RMB and the 5 minute RMB. You want to see the price moving with a lot of volume over the VWAP, and you play the trend. So I hope this video was valuable. We actually realized a really nice profit of 3.5K here. We still have an unrealized profit of about 1.3K, remaining of 300 shares. So that's how you want to play those two strategies. And tickers like RKLB with a lot of volume, a lot of news with that stock, bring some amazing opportunities.